What are the best classic cars currently available for £5,000 or less? Now this is going to be quite a hard search because a lot of these cars may have problems, they may need a bit of money spending on them, or you could probably end up getting a really old car but not something quite desirable that's maybe had one owner and got seriously low mileage. So today we're using Car and Classic. I'm just going to go on there, I'm going to select cars, United Kingdom, not interested in anything overseas, that's a completely separate episode, and we're looking for cars up to 2000. I see anything below 2000 as a classic car. 1999 is pushing it, but if you get into the BMWs, then I think they still qualify for classic cars. I'm going to ignore anything that says about auctions or upcoming auction price. We're literally looking for things that are now on the market to buy, and there is two cars on this homepage that I am dying to click on, and I don't know which one to click on first. Do you know what? Let's do it. I can't see that being £5,000. 70,000 miles, 2.8, 5-speed manual, Sleaford for competition on a track day. Will be tax and MOT exempt this year. Converted for rallying, multi-point roll cage, race harnesses. No, right? How is that? Oh my God, you couldn't even build that for £5,000. Look at the, am I reading the advert right? Is it to buy a share in the car? That cannot be right. Converted for rally and multi-point. It's guaranteed, right guys, if you're into your period rally stuff, I'm so glad I clicked on this. You could not build a car for that money. The only thing I'm worried about is that photo was in 2012 by a car spotter. Don't know when, look at that though. You got to think there, the bucket seats have been bought, the checker plate for the floors, all these ignition switches, probably got fire extinguishers in the car somewhere, everything's had to be rerouted. There's no way, there you go, fire extinguishers, new battery, roll cage, harnesses, spare wheel there. Car used to be white by the looks of it. Pipe across air filter on the engine. Has it got chronic rust or something? See, if that photo is recent, that is an absolute bargain of the century. £5,000 for a Sierra XR4 rally car. I think I might be making an inquiry about that. And look at that. If you wanted to finance it, £100 a month. That is beer money. You know, if you go to the pub a lot, stop going to the pub, buy something like that and get on a few track days instead, because that will be ultimate fun. The next thing that caught my attention was this, a 1972 Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow. Now that photo looks glorious, but what worries me is what's going on here. But there's 69 photos, let's go through it. These could be, in fact, these could be restoration photos. Look at that, look at the bare metal work on there. So it's definitely had some care. There's a lot of parts on the floor, everything's numbered. I think this is going to be a project by the looks of it. Lovely colour. This champagne and beige is really doing bits for me at the minute, and I used to hate it. That looks absolutely right, please, I'm begging now, please be restored. Don't, oh, project. If that wasn't a project, well, it's still a bargain at £5,000 just in bits. You could sell the bits, but we'll park that one there. Bit gutted about that, but for £5,000 that would have been the ultimate steal. We have, coming further down, a couple of old Mercs. What's this? A Ford Anglia Super. Quite like these. 1.2, 74,000 miles. And if you don't know what a Ford Anglia is, watch Harry Potter, because that's the car that they fly at the start to Hogwarts, I think it is. This is £5,000, so we've got, it looks fairly clean if we zoom the photos in. Little bit of rust here, tend to always go on that seam where the chrome banding line is. Definitely here on the doors. I don't know whether this is meant to be black on the Anglias or whether that's been done. No, it's not. There you go. So to me, straight away, that's had some rust protection or preventative further rust protection coming forward. I mean, £5,000 seems a bit strong money for me in that condition. Yeah, I'm going to need a new front wing or welding. Then you're into big money because you're going to find something else. Floor looks a bit knackered down there. Seat, yeah, I think this is a bit of a push for £5,000. I'll be honest, knowing what I know about restoring classic cars and the money that goes into them, if you wanted something like that, I'd be wanting to buy that for about £3,000 to allow the £2,000 to put it right, to then start using it, and it'd be more than £2,000 to put it right, being totally honest. Like I said, the idea with this is we want out the box cars really. We don't want stuff that we've got to sink a load of money into. Oh, I like this. E39 535i BMW. So it's a little bit newer, 1999, 27 years old, but my God, that is a lovely colour. £110 a month for this. Oh my. That would be a lovely daily driver. Look at the colour on that. That looks a very clean example. Obviously a bit of bolster wear, which is expected for the age and mileage. Never a fan of this walnut dash. I know it's like old and classic, but what you could do to really tighten that up is maybe paint it black or silver, and I think it'd just freshen the interior up and give it that sort of resto mod look. The interior doesn't really look beige either. It looks like a bit of green, unless that's just the paint reflecting off it, or has it got a tinge? Look at that. You've got the old-fashioned leather sag. I love that. No tight leather, just bits of sagginess in it. You can tell it's an old period looking car. I mean, look at the door seams on that. Now, the only thing that makes me think these cars look more modern than they are these buttons, these like levers here on the bottom of the seats, obviously to adjust it. I just think that brings it forward, and obviously the buttons on the steering wheel. But when you look back at BMW, for 1999, they were so ahead of their time. Massively ahead. Like, you look at the stuff that comes with a car, you've got electric mirrors, electric windows. Look at that, 1999, and the car had cruise control. Absolute madness. Absolutely love this style wheel. The tyre's a bit perished there, so you're probably going to need a new set of tyres on it, and oh, that's a telltale sign for me. You've got Dunlops on there, and you've got Davanti on this side, so you can tell they've tried to save a bit of money on tyres, but that one does look fairly new, to be honest. Davanti there and the sport one on the back. So we've got two matching tyres and two completely different. Little bit of crust on that wheel arch, but looking at that, if I just zoom in, you might get away with just being able to rub that back and repaint the arch. But then again, you can never assume. So looking online, don't assume that. I would advise definitely going to look at the car. But this is something that's really tickled my fancy. For £5,000. That is a gorgeous car, but he didn't open, that's not been open to say whether the toolkit's present. Do you know what? I think I bought the wrong BMW. I've got a Verdemantis Green M4 outside, and I think I should have gone for something like this, because this is way, way cooler. Very high specification. Vermont Green, it's called, with stone grey sports leather. Massive specification. What does it say? MOT. So this is ready out the box. He's owned it since 2021 and spent some money on items required, including a bill of £500 recently. Drives beautifully, engine is sour, and the whole package is a testament to one of the best cars BMW's made. Bodywork, beautiful condition, as the interior has been recently professionally valeted. Do you know what? If you want a classic car now, and you want something that's got quite a nice engine size, that's going to sound well and going to be a nice wafter, that is potentially an ultimate bargain. £5,000 or £110 a month. I mean, what does the finance break down in that? Let's have a look. Look at that. So today you would need £450 to put down, and then £110 a month. That APR is actually quite good as well, 7.9%, based on 48 months. And that's if your credit rating's excellent. What if it's bad? Look at that. Even if your credit rating's bad, it only goes up £24 a month. I'm not trying to get people to make bad financial decisions here, but to have a £5,000 out of the box classic car that probably will appreciate in value if you look after it for 110 quid a month, even if you factor in the interest you pay on the borrowing, the car's probably going to appreciate in price. So by the time it's paid off, it'll break even if you decide to sell it in 4 years' time. Porsche Boxster. This says now sold, but we'll look at it anyway. I absolutely love these 986 Porsche Boxsters, but at this price bracket, they've definitely increased. You could pick these up for about £3,000 12 months ago, and they've got to about 5. And obviously with summer coming, they're probably going to be a little bit more. But one thing to be wary of with these is bore score, and if you need anything, it's Porsche tax, because they absolutely con you on how much things are. Look at that. The only thing is, I don't like these wheels that they came with. I prefer the bigger ones. Looks like a good example. We've got the roof sag here. Very, very nice combination of interior though. It's not got the glass window. It's got the flimsy tent window, as I would call it. Nice colour combo though. Black leather, grey dash, and a manual. Normally they're always autos. Seat looks like it could do with a bit of reupholstering down here. You might just get away with a bolster repair on that. But £5,000, and I guarantee the person that's had this car has probably spent way more than £5,000 maintaining it. It's a shame it's a 2.5 though. You want the Boxster S really, which is a 3.2. Ocean Blue Metallic it's called, 204 horsepower. This car has covered 105,000 miles and it has an MOT, so straight out of the box. The previous owner was meticulous with oil changes and even fitted a new clutch. I wouldn't call oil changes meticulous, I'd call that the bare minimum. New clutch, also not meticulous. I would say that if it's needed, it needs doing. £5,000 for a Porsche Boxster. Bargain. Oh, Look at this, Volvo. 1984, Volvo 240 GLE. Deposit now taken, we'll ignore that, we'll just see because it's still on here. It's in Slough, which is not too far from where I live. 4995, this looks like a very, very cool car. Look at that, oh, tow bars. I don't know what it is with Volvos. A lot of people have tow bars on them. I don't know if they used them for caravans years ago, but not sure. Do you know what I found with these Volvos as well is when you look at the lights at the front, they just seem massively oversized for everything else, but I just love the lines down the side. The very gangster looking and villainous cars. That interior looks immaculate. Boot, very clean. Look at the arches there. Why is there a crutch in the boot? Maybe it's an old person that's had it, or is the crutch used to prop the bonnet open? That is very, very clean. And you can see why there's a deposit been taken on that. Look at the floor, no mess. Absolute bargain. Love the white walls on it as well. I wonder how many times I've said absolute bargain in the comments. 5 grand for a Volvo 240 GLE. Madness. Anyway, let's skip round. Look at this. Jaguar XJ8 Sovereign 4 litre V8 long wheelbase X308L. £4,999. Not a fan of the colour. 97,000 miles, 290 horsepower. How did they get such little horsepower out of a massive engine? Then again, 4 litre V8, when you look at a Porsche 911 GT3, what's that, 4 litre flat 6, a modern one today is 550 horsepower, so it's not too bad given how old this car is. Spent 1,500 quid on it in 2022, on a gearbox service, map sensor, O2 sensor, there you go. So it's had money spent on it. Very, very quirky colour. Love the twin can exhaust at the back. And again, proper gangster, old school villain car. Look at that, beige seats, leather looks in very good condition. Look at the interior in that. That is a very, very clean car. There you go. You could have a V8 for 5 grand, ready to use, out the box. 1984 Renault 5. Now, these look cool. They just don't look as cool as a Renault 5 Turbo, and I reckon you'd need about 10 to 12, maybe 15 grand to get a decent Renault 5 Turbo. 12,000 miles though, left-hand drive, so it has been imported. Southern Spain it came from. Very solid example, since benefited from cosmetic repaint and light mechanical cleaning. So, if we just go on here, look at this. This is very, very, oh my days. Look at that boot. Absolutely immaculate. Look at how clean that is for a Renault 5. That is a very, very good example. It's just not the spicy one. It's just not a Renault 5 Turbo. But 1984, 4,950 quid. You may be able to chisel that down to 4.5 grand, just hazarding a guess. Couple of minis here. Now you can get minis for 5 grand, by the way, and drive them, but they tend to require a little bit of work. You always find a bit of rust on them, and that leads to bigger problems. Now this, I like this. 1977 Rover SD1, 3.5 litre V8, 69,000 miles, 4,750 quid, but there's only one picture on there, and that tells me it probably needs some work doing to it, or the person just can't be bothered to put any decent photos on. My advice to anyone looking to sell a classic car, always put at least 25 photos on there and give us a good description. That looks very, very clean. Mercedes 190E. Saloon 2.3 sport for sale. It's got the little spoiler on the back. It's got the nice wheels as well. 98,000 miles, 2.3. MOT is valid until May next year. 4,750. Very, very period looking car. However, only one photo. Why do people do that? So there we go, guys. There's my top classic car picks on Car and Classic for under 5 grand that are straight out the box that you could buy or even finance today and start using today, keep for a year, and chances are you'll probably get the same money back that you paid for it later in the year. And with interest rates like that at 7.9%, if you pass the financing options, it is absolutely well worth it. If you've enjoyed this video, give us a like and subscribe. It does help. It helps me keep the lights on. And if you want to see more of Tom's top picks of classic cars for under a certain price bracket, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you do everything in style.